The girl skillfully injected the stimulant and then hid the evidence under the base of her bicycle with the help of doping. Julie had won the championship for 8 consecutive years. However, this time after the race she was required to undergo a blood test. She quickly started doing push-ups to speed up her blood circulation. Meanwhile, the coach pressed all the elevator buttons to buy time, and then forcibly injected Julie with saline solution. As the organizers were about to arrive, Julie began pedaling the bicycle with all her strength while the coach kept squeezing in the saline with a sudden knock at the door. The coach had no choice but to push her into the bathroom, letting her use a shower as cover to prolong the injection time only by diluting the concentration of stimulants in her. Could they get through this crisis? Fortunately, Julie passed the blood test. To prevent another accident, the coach asked a private doctor to help adjust Julie's drug dosage so she could pass inspections. To make sure Julie kept winning, he repeatedly increased the amount of banned substances with the aid of stimulants. Julie delivered an outstanding performance on the track, becoming the center of attention and ultimately winning the championship again. But after the race, the organizers asked Julie to provide a separate blood sample. Julie returned home with unease, and the coach put her inside a special tent to simulate altitude sickness so that the blood test results would match her current indicators. After a while, her blood would return to normal. In this way, she passed the test again, but in the following days, Julie's private doctor was arrested for violating regulations on medication. To avoid being caught by the police, the two quickly destroyed all the evidence. Yet the next day, Julie was pushed into the center of public opinion, facing more and more suspicion. Julie realized how serious the situation was and intended to confess everything to the media, but her coach strongly stopped her because it would ruin them both. Under the coach's threats and persuasion, Julie chose to temporarily compromise on the day of the race. However, Julie removed the earpiece that kept her connected with the coach, deciding not to rely on drugs anymore and wanting to prove her worth with her own strength. Although she kept falling behind during the race, she gritted her teeth and persevered, and her years of hard training finally paid off. In the final sprint, Julie gave everything she had, overtook her opponent in one move and won the championship, completely silencing the doubts from the outside world. This time she chose not to keep hiding, but voluntarily confessed to the media about her past use of stimulants. Although this decision meant facing a lifetime ban and losing all her previous honors, Julie chose to be true to herself.